I guess we actually have a part 5 to the 4, now 5-part series around developing and maintaining mental fortitude. So the lesson for today is focused around understanding the difference between what is ours to take on and what is not ours to take on, what is theirs or the other person's to take on. So I'm going to explain a scenario that I think everybody can relate to. It's when we are, maybe we know that there is a very positive possibility that is coming up for us. So for example, let's take a job, right? You've been interviewing for a job, you're waiting to get the results, you feel like it went pretty well, and you've told your friends about it or your loved ones about it, and they ask you, hey, so do you think you're going to get it? And so this can be any scenario, but this is just the example that we'll use. And so when you explain to them, like, yeah, I think it went well for these reasons, but also I don't really know. So it could really go either way. And maybe you explain ways in which or reasons why it might not go in the direction that you want. And when we do this, there are several reasons why we are doing this. One of those reasons is because sometimes when we talk to other people about things out loud, we feel like we have to give not just the pros of what's going on, but the cons. And so another example of this is when your life is going really well and somebody asks you how things are going, say, they're going really well, they're going really well. And, this is amazing, this is amazing. And then maybe they don't say a lot in return, or maybe you just jump the gun yourself and you just say, but, I guess XYZ, ABC could be better. And you don't actually feel like XYZ or ABC needs to be better. You're not even thinking about XYZ or ABC most of the time, but you feel like you can't just talk about the positives. You need to, for whatever reason, talk about things that are not going well as well. So the reason why this happens is for a few different reasons. One is you don't want to sound too sure about yourself. So with the example of the job search, you don't want to sound too sure about something because you don't know yet. And so you don't want to sound too positive about it, too optimistic, too sure about it. And we'll talk about why that is in a moment. And the other reason is just sometimes we get stuck in certain patterns in relationships. And then do we really feel good after? Everything was going great, so why did I then point out things that weren't going great that I don't even think about? And do I feel really good after? And so to me, this is a signal of a low confidence situation. And also for me, confidence is mental fortitude. Do you have the mental fortitude? And so, to me, this is an indicator of low confidence. Now, what is that low confidence around? It is around two things. The first thing is it's around if this thing doesn't work out, or if everything that's happening suddenly changes, I would be disappointed. Can I handle that disappointment? Can I handle people seeing me in a lower light, right? Oh, this person failed. I failed. Can I handle people seeing me as a failure, right? Which, if you can't, is low confidence, because who cares what they think, right? Mental fortitude. What they think, which we covered in like lesson 1, maybe it's lesson 2, is irrelevant, right? Because that is their perspective, that is their universe. They're operating from different laws than you are. You cannot compare. So don't compare their thoughts to your thoughts. Don't even include it, right? The other reason is because you are concerned about disappointing the other person. So in that case, you are taking on their disappointment as your responsibility, them feeling like they've been let down as your responsibility. And that's where you need to understand what is yours and what is not yours. They're responsible for how they handle that. You getting the opportunity or your life circumstances changing has nothing to do with them or with you. Sometimes things just happen. It's an external scenario. There is no reason for you to take responsibility for what they may feel down the line. So whenever you are next time talking to somebody in your life about how things are going, if they're going well, just share that and don't share any of the parts. Don't make up reasons for why things aren't going well, basically. And let it be what it's going to be. And just stop there and be okay with just stopping there. The next time that you feel really good about an opportunity that you are not sure, you don't have the actual answer yet, you don't actually know what's going to happen, but you feel good about it, speak about it with that confidence of, I think it went really well, and I think I'm going to get the job. and, or, I think it's going to work out for me, and just stick with that and let it play out how it's going to play out. But you hold strong to what you actually think about the situation. Don't try to pro-con it and come up with reasons why what you're thinking is, maybe a little bit off base. Just don't even go there, right? Have the mental fortitude to see reality the way that you feel it. To see reality the way that you feel it. You feel good about it, say it. You feel good about what's going on in your life, say it. Don't disrespect the feeling with gibberish. And know that if the other person ends up feeling let down the line, that has nothing to do with you. That's their universe, not yours. And trust other people. Trust other people to be responsible for themselves and to take care of their own emotional balance, right? Trust them. Trust people. That is also mental fortitude, is when you can trust that reality can take care of itself, and that you do not have to manage every little piece of it, manage every story, manage every, person's emotions. That's not your role. Your role is to do your best and be honest about how you feel about things and let things just play out. So I feel that if you follow this, you will have a lot more success, and you'll find that a lot more pans out for you, because you are not complicating the energy with the things that you should say out loud versus the things that you actually feel inside. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. And again, if you're interested in working with me more closely, I have a few courses that you can join me in. They are journeys, and they are full of knowledge and just like an adventure experience all in one. And they will activate you and transform you. And yeah, it's just an experience. It's an experience. You can find those in the description box below. And also I'll be opening up readings in time, and the link for that is in the description box below as well. I will catch you in the next one.